Is unavailable by Kamhaf. That is spelled Kama. Available, and it's one thing. It's a good thing that we have Kamhaf right here with us in the studio. Kamhaf, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. How is it going?
Man, how are you doing, man?
I am doing good.
You came all the way from Ibadan to Lagos. I want to know, is Ibadan very hot as Lagos is? Lagos is very, very
Yeah,
hot.
Ibadan is quite hot too. Yeah, Ibadan is hot.
So you've been this. All right, beautiful one. And this is song as an amazing song. The song is unavailable, and the question is, where does unavailable come from? Where did you get the idea from? Because you know there are many unavailable. There's one by Davido himself, unavailable, featuring Musa Keys now. So how did you get the idea for this particular song, unavailable?
Actually, the song Unavailable came from a place of pain for me.
Pain.
Yeah. So like last year I went through a lot of ordeal and I had to like bring something out of it.
Do you want to mention what you went through, or
yeah, it's like, you know, some kind of
death
threatening events. Yeah, threatening events.
So you made this in the midst of all of those
yeah, of course. Yeah, it wasn't just like what I think of, like it was basically what I was
it
going
like
through.
A real event or like a
real events, like real events. Like
okay.
Everything about this song is just all about me, like me saying I've been crying all night long, like I have been crying for real, like I was crying, and like everything about this song is real, like every lines in the song is real.
That is beautiful.
When I said save me before they put sand on my head, I was, I said death threatening events, so I said save me before they put sand on my head, like I was just like, I was just closer to, but God forbid anyway.
Well, yeah. We thank God you're still alive. And so let me ask you now, has that situation now, is it over yet?
I'm over it by God's grace. I'm over it by God's grace.
Thank God for you. The song is really intentional. Like I feel like at some point you like cry, you know that you're now well, looking at the ordeal you had to go through. When was that? Was that last year now?
Yeah, definitely.
And looking at how you've come out of it, what have you learned from that situation? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're alive here. So what have you learned from
the major lesson that I learned from the audio was not to trust anybody. Like no matter, like don't trust anybody. Like no matter who or however anyone tries to like present themselves to you, don't trust their moves. Don't trust whatever you see. Trust yourself more. Yeah, that's it.
You know, there's this popular saying that if your enemy wants to get to you, they don't come.
Definitely.
They come from friends.
Definitely.
So if you listen to us, be careful of your friends. You can take care of your enemies, but your friends are very disguised.
Definitely.
And they can come under the carpet. Now let's talk about your journey. How did you start doing music? I'm curious.
I started doing music when I was in. I think the first time I find out the passion I have in music was when I was in secondary school.
What class exactly?
Probably like, but then that's like not basically the main time, because I could notice, even though it wasn't really nothing, but to me now it's something. The first time I'll be putting down something like off my head, like bringing out a song off my head, was when I was really like 12 years old or something. So like I could remember what I did back then, and even though it doesn't make any sense to me, but now it does make sense to me because that was my starting point. Right. So that is it.
All right. So how was the process like of making songs? For some people, they like to get intoxicated. Some others like to hang out, to go to the beach. So how do you get ideas for songs now, aside the whole thing that you went through for this unavailable? For other songs, what's like the mood you like to be in to produce music?
Everything is just about where I am. Like I don't have to like look outside. I just have to look within myself. Like whatever I go through, whatever nature, everything is included for me.
Right.
Yeah, relations with people, everything is included.
And you like to pour all these experiences into your music.
Definitely.
Because people some other artists just like to mention things that they don't have, houses.
I'm not that kind of person. Like I would.
You anything. Like to pour real life experiences.
That's
what
you
don't mind your story being out there in form of lyrics.
No. I don't mind.
Amazing. And now I'm curious again. What is your real name?
Kamhaf Olatunji.
That is amazing. Where did you grow up?
Oko.
How was growing up for you? Did your parents always wanted you to do music, or you had to fight away through?
Currently, I am fighting my way through.
You're still fighting your way through?
Sure, definitely.
You don't still like the idea of music?
Not really, but at some point when they don't see you give up, they have to like, just do whatever you want to do,
Yes, you have to what you have to do. Before we have a break again, listen to the song. Why are you still fighting? Because your parents don't like the idea. They feel like you should be probably a doctor. Do they have all these ideas?
Actually,
or be a lawyer?
My parents want me to be like, this name of this job. my brother is into.
Wow.
Immigration, definitely. She wants me to like. I was just like a step. I was like, no, I'm not doing this.
So you have to forgo the opportunity
For
of
real,
being
for real.
in immigration.
Yeah.
But where exactly are you latching onto music? What's that one thing that gives you hope in music?
God and my own dreams. You know, I feel like whatever you want to do, you might have problem, but as long no, for
And you're
real.
taking a very big bet on music.
Very, very big bet. You know,
Right.
to get here from Ibadan to is not.
Yeah, very, very long.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's have a quick break. We'll come back and talk about the toughest moment because being an artist, people just see the glory of it. You're on
That is
the
it.
streaming platform. They don't know what you go through internally.
That is it.
Are you in a label?
What do you say?
Are you in a record
No,
label?
I am
Independent
not.
artist.
You know, everything you go through for me is a lesson. Like you have to like learn from me. But like the most challenging part of this music thing, especially being an independent artist,
Exactly.
it's like the sponsoring, the money, and everything I'm putting into it.
How do you manage? Because there are many areas. There's promotion.
Yeah,
there's
promotion.
PR. There's even producing new songs yourself.
That's everything.
So how do you manage to do all of this?
And
without
for me, I
and
wouldn't
why are you
lie.
not in a label? Are you scared of those very scary contracts?
I wouldn't say I am scared of a contract, but you know, I feel like everything will work out for me.
Right, in due time.
Right, in due time, yeah.
All right. So, is this your first project unavailable, or have you had others before?
I have 2 covers that I dropped like last year.
Is this a major song?
Yeah, this is like my major song.
Cover?
Yeah, definitely.
So, how are these other 2 songs? What are they? What are their names now?
I did a cover with I did a cover to this Victorious song last year. What's the name? Jaga Jaga.
Oh, right.
And also I did a cover to Libyanka's people during the time.
So you started your career doing covers.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that route?
Not really. I started with freestyles majorly, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I started with freestyles majorly.
So aside Unavailable Now, which is a good song, and do you have any other projects that you're working on at the
Definitely,
moment?
man.
For this year, the hint, just a tiny hint,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we know what to expect.
No problem. You want me to sing it out?
Just give us an idea. What are their names or one single?
That's a single.
That's a single.
Lyrics.
Oh, and
Yeah.
now just came like an ice on the cake.
Definitely.
Okay.
So like I'm at a point where I don't know where else to go. Even that was before I noticed something is right behind my back. Like something's right behind my back chasing me. So like I've gotten my intro and every other thing in line. So from just my chorus and to the verses, that was just about the event I was talking about.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful 7 years you've built. Now let's look at the next 5 years. What do you have in sight? Over the next 5 years.
My insight is like, getting my craft to the world, like everybody getting to listen, no matter either Nigerian,
What would be
American,
your
everywhere.
greatest, for people now, they have milestones that when they get to, they'll be like, I have arrived, I'm a big boy. What's your greatest milestone?
For real, for me, I don't think I have any. Like I just want to like keep on going. So I don't want to be like, I think because I've gotten this now.
I mean, the Headies would be a great place to start from the Headies.
Yeah, we can whatever award.
Maybe a Grammy. I mean, I know.
Yeah, definitely. Even if there are people winning Grammys and still moving on, and
there's no stop at all.
There's no stop.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. So there's no going to be stop.
Let's do a shout out because our time is almost over. Do a shout out to your fans. You have new fans in Lagos here, and it's good to back to Lagos. Yeah, so do a shout out to them, and of course tell them that no matter what comes your way, you're still going to remain Kamhaf, keep doing good songs, and keep making them proud. Really. Yeah. So the next voice you'll be hearing will be that of Kamhaf, doing you a sort of vote of thanks for streaming the songs, and keep streaming like crazy everywhere. Audio, even if you're using it on also, there's a way you can get the song.
Definitely.
It's on every platform, right?
Definitely.
So let's have Kamhaf do that word. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to my fans out there, and I want you all to keep on listening to Unavailable and more of my music to come. So thank you so much.
And don't forget him as well. Thank you, Kamhaf, for coming.
You're welcome.
And to people that came from Ibadan, man, we just say journey back.
Thank you so much.
Good health and peace. All right, I'm Ira. Kamhaf, good afternoon.
Drinks and not debates.